Hello, welcome to week 2 Food Focus. This week I'm in St. Louis with the executive chef Steve Rosenthal, and we're going to do the crab cake. So first thing, just a reminder to all service staff bartenders, this Monday begins half price. All of our starters, with the exception of the starter platter and soups and salad, or soup of the day and baked French onion soup, which is on the starter menu. But it's 50% off, half price, all the other starters, including this crab cake. That begins this coming Monday, and Collateral will hit your stores. We'll have some table tents in our bars only. So, reminder on that. But today we're making the crab cake, and Steve's gonna let me kind of prep it, and he's gonna talk me through what we're doing. But the first thing that we're gonna point out is our crab. So, Steve, tell me the biggest difference between this crab and the crab that we used before.
The biggest difference, as you can see here, is the lump crab meat. That's what we're using now. What we used to use before was called Special Claw. It was much more stringy. It wasn't as chunky. This crab meat that we're using here is much better quality. You can see the chunks. You can see it'll have a better mouthfeel when you eat the crab cake. It's just a better quality crab all the way around. The old one was much more of a by the time we got done with it, incorporating all the ingredients into it, and ended up being more of like a tuna fish consistency, and that's what we want to try to avoid this time. So we're using the lump crab meat, and then John's going to assemble this crab cake.
All right, so we have a full, actually a half batch portion here for the restaurant, which we made, and so we're going to make a little smaller portion right now, just a demo for everybody, the ingredients that go in there. So we'll just talk through everything real quick. We have mayonnaise, panko breadcrumbs, which is finely ground, and then we got some garlic. We have some Old Bay seasoning, and Old Bay is it's very old, kind of like an East Coast seasoning. It's great on chicken, fish, vegetables. A lot of people are familiar with it. You probably have it in your cupboard at home, and it's really delicious in crab cake. So we're doing some Old Bay seasoning, some Tabasco sauce, some whole grain Dijon mustard, green onion, a little bit of kosher salt, and egg, lightly beaten. Okay, so what am I going to start putting in? Just mayonnaise?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to put all your ingredients in first and incorporate them together before you add the crab meat. This way you ensure that the crab stays in whole pieces. That way when we go to portion it and then cook it, you get the large chunks of crab in the cake as a finished product.
All right, so I'm just getting through all of these ingredients, adding in the Dijon mustard, Tabasco, and our Old Bay. And I can put in the egg now?
You put the egg in and the breadcrumbs, and then you want to lightly fold that in until it's all incorporated. You don't want to over mix it, you just want to get everything together. Okay, and so as you can see, the amount of breadcrumbs that we are using versus the amount of crab that we're using, the breadcrumbs, the crab cake that we used to use in the past had much more breading in it. This one does not. So this allows the crab to be more of the forefront of the crab cake. But that's
okay.
good.
So I'm gonna add my crab in. Look at all this beautiful lump crab we're putting in, and then I'm just gonna fold this, right?
Yep, just fold it.
Okay.
Until it's all nice and incorporated.
And I want to just fold it and not mix it too heavy to kind of not break up that nice lump crab. I mean, the stuff that we were getting in before, the Special Claw, was kind of stringy. And if I really overwork this, it's going to have that same result. So this is starting to look really nice, and that's just about where I would stop and start to portion. So we're gonna portion. How many ounces in this crab cake, Chef?
5 ounces.
Okay, so we want to put this on, and then we're going to tear it down. Okay, so I'll grab this from the batch this morning. Let's see if I can hit it off with the first try. Oh, I'm heavy, I already know that. All right, let's see. Boom!
Oh.
All right, so we got
5
5 ounces. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna tap that down a little bit, like so. Not too much. Okay, so that's a portioned crab cake. Next step we gotta do is we're gonna cook this on the plancha grill. There's 2 other steps that are involved to finish this off. So we're gonna shoot the second half of this video on the line and show you guys how to cook a crab cake on the plancha grill.